Our lesson today is the lesson number 3 of this specific book. And the lesson number 3 is all about Yabang now, pulubi later. Or Yabang now, purita later. So, welcome back to Nurses Inc. Thank you so much for your continued support, and of course, thank you so much for your time viewing my videos in the past, and at the same time viewing my present video, especially with specific advocacy with this specific channel. Of course, today is a continuation of this specific book, and as what I've told you before, this book will tell us some of the money lessons or information that are vital, especially when we want to make ourselves be financially proficient in the coming years. And of course, our lesson today is the lesson number 3 of this specific book. And the lesson number 3 is all about Yabang now, pulubi later, or Yabang now, purita later. So I would like to ask permission from the author of this book, Sir Chinkitan. Thank you so much for the opportunity that you've actually allowed me to have this specific vlog with regards to the content of your book. Is because of course I want also to share this one to those who wants to have this financial proficient, especially in the coming year. So please allow me to read the contents of this specific book. Mukhang mapera, pero ang totoo, butas ang bulsa. Mukhang big time, pero ang totoo, lubog sa utang. Mamahalin ng mga gamit, pero halos wala nang makain. Wow, mali. Mukha lang, pero hindi pala. Okay lang, mapagkamalang mahirap, pero mapera. Kaysa, mukhang mapera, pero mahirap lang pala. I'm not saying that we shouldn't look good or dress up nice, but that we should make sure that we can really afford it. We should make sure that we are living within our means and not beyond it. Mahirap mapagpanggap at lalong mahirap makipagsabayan sa iba kung hindi naman talaga natin carry. Hindi masamang mangarap, pero ang mainggit at makikipagkompetensya ay ibang usapan na. Iba ang ipinapakita natin sa totoong kalagayan natin. Minsan kasi, masyado tayong nako-conscious sa sasabihin at sa tingin ng ibang tao. Kaya most of the time, magpapakitang gilas tayo. Hindi ito dapat mangyari. We don't need to please everyone and everybody. Hindi kailangang mainggit at hindi kailangang magkumpara. Gagawin lang nitong miserable at komplikado ang buhay mo. We should learn to be content. Of course, pwede tayong mangarap. However, we should know kung ano talaga ang motivation natin. Ito ba ay upang magpasikat? Magpasikat sa iba? O ito ba ay upang mapatunayang mas angat ka at mas magaling? Ito ba ay upang kaiingatan ka? Or kung ito ba ang laman ng puso natin na then we have a problem. Pero kung nais lang naman nating i-enjoy ang buhay, i-enjoy ang fruits ng ating labor, maging asensado, maging maginhawa, at maging masagana para makatulong din sa iba, then there's nothing wrong with it. Simple lang ang buhay. Let us not complicate it. These are the possible reasons, or these are the possible things that we need to do, especially for us not to be parang boastful of what we have. So these are the possible reasons. The first one is, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. So according to Chinkitan, the author of this book, he said, huwag umutang at huwag magpumilit bumili kung hindi kaya ng bulsa. Live within your means and adjust your lifestyle based on your income and not the other way around. So of course, based on this thing, if there are possibilities that you cannot afford to buy those gadgets, to buy those appliances or anything that you want, don't buy it, because of course I think you will just do it. It's because you want to please everybody, but of course that's not the right mindset that we need to have. Okay, so if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Focus on what is your basic need, because according to our basic needs, we need to have this basic needs, including our food. Of course, that's gonna be our basic need. At the same time, water. So that's gonna be very vital. Okay. The second one is be content. Don't compare. Stop saying, bakit siya meron, ako wala? Bakit siya ganon, ako hindi? Mabuti pa siya, sana ako din. Lagi na lang siya, paano naman ako? So those questions that might actually gonna trigger us, things that might actually be thinking, might actually tell us that we need to do these things because we want to overpower, or we want to go beyond their capacity. So this questionability that we have should not be the quality that we should possess. It's because it might actually make us believe that we can surpass them when we do things beyond our capacity. Let us not pity ourselves kung hihinto tayo sa paghahanap ng kung hihinto tayo sa paghahanap ng kung ano yung wala tayo. Makikita natin na marami pala tayong meron na wala sa iba. Okay? So, the second one is be content. The third reason why we need not compare ourselves to others is be grateful. So, when we talk about be grateful, matuto tayong magpasalamat sa kung anong meron tayo. And then let us always find ways to be thankful. It makes a difference if we have trained ourselves to focus on the brighter side rather on the dark side. So of course, it is very important also for us to remember that we have to be grateful on things that we have. Because of course, sometimes these people are only thinking that they have these things, and of course, these things might not be needed. So we focus more on what we need rather than what we want. So to recap these specific reasons, especially on things that we need to do, on the things that we need to do, especially if we want to be financially proficient, is the first thing that we need to do is if you can't afford, don't buy it. So if you focus more on what is your need, don't focus on what wants you have in life. Okay? The second one is be content. So we have to remember always that we have to be contented on what we have. Don't compare yourselves with others, because of course others might not have what you have. So, and of course the third one is be grateful. When you say be grateful, it means that you have to remember that all things that you have today is basically a gift from God. And of course, if that's the case, you have to remember that this gift must have to be accepted. At the same time, you have to be grateful on what you have already as of the moment. Okay? Of course, time for us to reflect on things that we have said with this specific episode of this money lesson. The first question is, of course, if you have some answers of this question, please don't forget to have this one in the comment section of this video. The first question is, how is your spending habit? So when we say how is your spending habit, it means that you focus more on how you spend your money, especially with your hard-earned money because of your work. So of course, it's very essential for us to remember that we have to spend the best that we can, especially focusing more on the needs that we have. Okay? The next question is, are you content with what you have? So we say, are you content with what you have? It means that, are you actually okay ba kayo sa meron kayo ngayon? So if you actually gonna be contented with what you have today, then of course that's gonna be a good attitude. Then of course you focus more on the basic needs rather than the basic ones, or the wants you have. The third question is, are you grateful, or do you keep on grumbling for more? So we say, are you grateful? It means that are you actually happy with what you have today, or you really have this one to surpass others, or do you keep on grumbling, for more? So these three questions might actually gonna tell us that we have to focus more on spending on what we basically need. Okay? So if you have some answers of this question, please don't forget to have it down below. And of course, this is gonna be properly screened. And of course, I will be reading your comments later on if you have some comments with this channel. Okay? So, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you so much for your support with this channel. And I hope that we're going to see each other in our next episode. And of course, if you're actually new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And at the same time, please don't forget to click the bell icon for you to be notified with my succeeding uploads. And at the same time, don't forget also to like and share this video for others to be informed also with regards to this specific episode of this channel. Thank you so much for now. Bye. This is Nurse Jose, the future of nursing, learning creatively. Bye for now.